Hey guys, DD Gaming here. Welcome to a new Russian Fishing for stream. How you guys doing? Hey there, Joe, Sammy, uh, uh Uzak, and thank you for the follow there, Hubs. I appreciate. Welcome to the channel. So we're gonna be at 34. If you guys seen the recent video I made, well, like a full video, um, we're gonna be right here because I I think it was a pretty good session last time. I finally got my spiny dogfish trophy. Um, so we're gonna be just using this right here, the lurker, 402 3/0 size hook, the white bead, or a 2C white and a small save, 3/0 size hook with the Magnet 4007 with the white bead on all three extenders. I spent tonight on 34 because of that video. How did you do? Got no trophy but made 1,300 silver. It's actually pretty productive if you think about it. At 1,300 silver in 2 hours. I mean, it could be better, but it all depends if you get that lucky catch. Saturday night, Ocean sucked ass. It always sucks, but I just figure I just come back to 34. Hope for the best. I get something good. That Conger really, uh, he geared me up to come back here. I made 1,500 silver in 2 hours with that setup. 135 and 64. The weather. We're gonna be probably finding a bunch of cusk. We're not gonna keep non-markers. I'm kind of hesitant. I hate halibuts now. I wonder if Mr. Cranky Pants thinking the same thing. You see his big old halibut at the front for the harbor? So I was talking to someone. There's actually people regret getting the Raptor. So now I'm kind of glad that didn't lean towards that reel. So I think I'm gonna go for the Bolica next. That 64 kg one took almost an hour to come in due to storm pushing me away from it. Yeah, it sucks. Camera was hot for me today. No PVA, no spud. 150 fish, 2 hours. 35 minutes with the trophy tench with the card. That wind died down pretty quick, Grace. It was like 12 winds when I started the stream. We don't do too well with with Amber half the time. I go there expecting to get trophies just like everybody else is pulling out. Then I don't get one. I guess I'm gonna be checking out Elk Lake tomorrow. Because a lot of trophies coming out. I got trophies already from it, but I just wanna just to test it out. Posted on Discord with everyone when they were biting on Formmaker. I got trolled yesterday as well. I say earlier today on the sculpin. And no kidding, I had it by 1 meter of a trophy. I was kind of pissed. But okay, so the spiny dogfish made up for it though. And the same with that conger. Seems a lot of sculpins um trophies earlier, mostly caught in place. That that dogfish kind of bit like right at the end of the session, but it bit on the drop though, like within 15, 20 meters down. I think the eel pelts come out more better just in the evening and at night. I didn't check the cafe before it started. It's okay though. You can always check at the end. after when I buy that Borlica, I might have to buy a new rod. One pull off mask from 1.5. Doing these live streams and such is what's helping me stay alive in this game. Because it feels like there's nothing else to do. The only thing left is just to get this one reel. I thought they're supposed to be coming out with the 60s and 80s size reels. Or no, 60s or the 50s and 60s. Conventional reels. I thought that was coming. They're probably gonna be saving it. I'm gonna guess for 10th anniversary. I think there's gonna be another C map coming. Because the reason why I'm saying that, because the Norwegian did not come out until the 5th year anniversary. Next year will mark 5 years. And also it will mark 10 years since this game started. What do you mean people jumped you for it? There is a China map coming. I don't care what they say. Oh, wow. It has been confirmed by the China dev over in Steam, and that was supposed to be the next map coming out is a China map. Are going to do this spring. Yes, I'm already set. Well, I think I will do live stream for it, but will not do video coverage. No, that's not the case. Matter of fact, just give me a second. Gotta find it here. Been a while to play Russian Fishing 4 on this account. I gotta type it in, just find that thing. If I go to the community hub, right, this is exactly where you're gonna find it. You go down here to discussions. You go down here to Chinese. It is by Captain, which he's a administrator. I think it's right here. If you can translate that, you're more than welcome. I have no reason to lie. And I don't know why people would be saying that we're lying about it when it's it's mentioned by a dev themselves on a Chinese server. I posted all the cafe orders. Sorry, it is over the place in chat. All right. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to be moving or anything. I'm going to stick to the same lure and same spot. If I manage to get a fish for the cafe, that's great. If I don't, I don't. Anyways, as I was saying, for the spring challenge here, I will just do live stream of it. I won't do a video of it. Um, we got quite a bit. My goal is for each map, I want to aim for at least 12 to 15 kg common carp at the start, and then once I manage to secure that size in all maps, then I'll go back through and see if I can target the trophy. To be the best way to approach that challenge. Were you able to translate it? Okay. I just use my chat GPT to translate it quicker, but fine. I was actually surprised how people actually preferred the longer video than the edited videos. I mean, I get it that it's basically more or less kind of what you guys be going through, in your point of view. There's not no corners cut or anything like that. So on. Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be an issue with that. While that's doing that, we'll go ahead and do this. Works a hell of a lot better than Google Lens, if you ask me. This might not be it. This might be something else. Yeah, it's definitely not it. Oh, you know what? It's this one right here. Top of that. Ah, come on, game. Stop with your damn flashing of fish. New Year outlook. Happy New Year 2026 and preview of the new. I'm okay. Read this. This is in a way. Happy New Year to all anglers. Wishing everyone success and great catches in the year ahead. In addition to our greetings, we are excited to share a special New Year surprise. Russian Fishing 4 will be creating a brand new water body map based on China's geography and natural landscapes. To this day, the mysterious East remains largely unexplored in Russian Fishing 4. China offers a rich culture, history, vast territories, diverse landscapes, and breathtaking abundant fish resources. Everything a fishing game could dream of. After beginning development, we realized just how difficult it is to choose what to include because this we would like to invite everyone to participate in the discussion. Feel free to share your ideas and suggestions for this new water body in the community in comment section. There you go. Straight from the developer of China. You still got your head bitten on? They don't want to believe nothing. I mean, yes, you mentioned this in the R4 Discord, the general chat. It's not rumors if it's coming right straight from the developer's mouth. Captain is the developer for the China server. And if it was rumored, why the heck would he, if you look, would actually pin it right here at the top in bold capital letters? It's a Russian Fishing 4 developer only can do that. A Twitch stream? Yeah, okay. We're not gonna see anything on it till if they are truly are working on the map, we ain't gonna see anything until May or June. I mean, I hate to ask, but who was the streamer's name? No, wait down. Jack. That's the name sounds familiar. Jack. I don't. I don't mess with Twitch, so I don't know. You know what? Here's the thing. I think what's happening is that because you brought it up, they're gonna say it's just rumors. So they're gonna wait till you go away, and then they're gonna bring it up and say that they found it. I've seen this post made in back when New Year's was the start of the year. Oh, I got quite a few friends in South Africa. Well, basically from the game, not real life, but that's where my channel actually started from. Is with the group from South Africa, Ace Lightning, and then there was John was another one. Dragon IQ. There's times I just kind of miss the old days, but people moved on. They graduate, went to school, they got jobs. I used to stream during the day. I found that I don't get as many viewers as I do at night. So I decided to stream there at night and make videos during the day. And I feel it's more quieter at night too. Nobody's in the background talking. music no not playing in the background, no political talk in the background. I don't want that stuff leaked into my stream. My brother is pretty heavy in the political stuff. He watches it, he listens to it, he reads about it steady. I'm not into that. Even if I am not in chat, I am watching on YouTube. Push Pig is an exception I do watch. Now I don't know if I'm going to be watching R for daily spots now. Because after realization of his halibut trophy video he posted, he then realized that fish was maybe a week to two caught. Um, it wasn't even new at all. It wasn't even in the weeklies or nothing. I realized it was a fish that was maybe caught a week or two before that. So I grinded mine out of there on Buffalo. I maybe do a Buffalo session tomorrow. I'll be back for another stream. I do like to catch buffaloes. If they're active, that is. I still want to try to get that black buffalo. I know that's going to be rare as hell. Excuse me. I was catching Russian sturgeons last week on October. Well, since I caught my Russian sturgeon trophy, I realized I really don't need to go back for them. But I am going to explore around on Elk Lake later today for a video, because there is people catching trophies. Like, took 2 hour session and caught maybe 5 trophies of different fish. That's crazy. They're catching a bluegill. They got the white crappie. They got the gizzard shad, black crappie, and what they caught something else too. Oh yeah, the red ear sunfish. All in a 2 hours time. That's pretty impressive. So I had to look at that post to get an idea exactly where they were caught and what. Then I'm gonna explore to see if I can repeat it. Because for some reason, I notice when I do the elk videos, it gains a lot of attention, and people are actually looking for elk videos and active spots. Sturgeons are a good view to AFK fish. There's something different to fish for. How is he catching all these trophies of the saves? Not like I really wanted, but still. He just got a blue tag and now that. A starter lake brings a lot of views, you think? Could be a Cusker cod. Might be a cod. It's the way it's swimming. About 20 kg, maybe, if it's a cod. 12 kg, Craig? I thought it was 20. So much I know. I swear, guys, these cods got stronger. Then again, they added that part where the fish fight harder, though. So that could be a factor. I was there last night and 1 hour, 1-0 fish there. Yeah, the cod are hard as hell now. You think it was when they added that? This when they added the New Year event. They said they were doing something to make the fish a little harder. Because that should have been a walk bill to walk that dog in. Then that fish wasn't that big at all. It reminded me of a 20 kg because the way it was pulling. And the fact that I had a lock on it, that update changed the way pikes act too. Yeah, they did. I noticed that myself. So when they get near the shore or shallower water, they don't come in very easily. Okay, now you decide to fight our cod. Yeah, I caught that. I did a video on that. But didn't they fix that since? Oh, look at that. That's a damn Rob. Come on, game. You need to stop that shit. And I'm glad they reduced how hard it was to get unsnagged. Yeah, I figured that out. Somebody jumped my ass because I didn't do it right. And I didn't realize that you just turn a rod and then jerk on it. That didn't used to work like that. It is much easier. I wouldn't know about if it's easier for people that are on Telestick though. They claim it is, but I doubt that. As soon as I get this fish, I gotta move because I'm about to maybe I might stay here. I keep finding interesting fish along this edge. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much and all the likes. I know eventually I'm gonna have to move. Because once that drifts out the side. Hey, our 4 daily spots, how you doing? Like I said, eventually I'm gonna have to move because otherwise I'm gonna drift right out and gonna make it harder to catch anything. Yeah, I'm just after for a bite rate, basically. Oh no no no! This is just a regular pilker rig. I'm just using the maggots. I went to upgrade my beluga to Gar 6000. Super 8 max drag. I do it at Volkov or go to Ladoga? I don't think it matters where you go because you just go to Ladoga to fix the mech for cheaper. I don't. I think it's gonna cost gold to do that at Ladoga. I know it costs gold for doing anything with the friction breaker grease on um on Ladoga with the Vengas. Might not have to move because look like I'm drifting back into the hole. So just stay here then. The Beluga store is cheaper. Yes, it's cheaper, but it only lets you fix a few things. Like the mech is cheaper, not that much to know. I don't know about the friction brake. I'm pretty sure that is not included. You did with your Vanga, I mean friction. Hmm. I know something cost gold for doing it. I think it was grease. Maybe they changed it since. I don't know. It is 100 silver cheaper at Ladoga, and I can upgrade it. Oh, good to know. I said something there costs gold. I don't remember what it was. It's the grease that keeps coming to my head. I know I wanted to fix the grease there before while I was fixing the mech, and I couldn't do it. Going for a 28.4. What's the difference between those two? Then between the upgrade. Stock is 18.1, then 20. That's actually not a bad increase. That's pretty decent. And also, if you upgrade the main gear on the Tagara 600, it helps. It makes sense. Go straight for the 20.4. So when you go and repair the friction brake, it's best to go to the Doga for the repairs. Then, if you go to Rokop, that's going to cost you quite a bit because it charges you for the extra cost is to repair because you upgraded it. Venga 6K was bugged uh, 2 patch ago. You could make it 28 kg drag, and they removed from the shop that parts 38 kg. Huh. So technically, you can make it much stronger than it would be if it wasn't for the patch. Not sure on the oil. I've been steady sneaking patches lately, but no clue of what they're for. I made my free Vengas 38 kg, but now I can't repair it because parts isn't available in every map. Well, that's kind of sucks. And I assume that Ladoga Lake don't have the repairs either. I hope they correct that because that's their fault. That's going to be discouraging to a lot of players that got misled with that. They should fix that. That's unfair. So that nice new reel, that the black and red reel was bugged. I mean, people that bought those reels that were excited about it was bugged the whole entire time. That's why I don't rush into getting things, to be honest with you. When it came out with these reels and stuff, I wasn't sure if I wanted it right away because I didn't know what they were about. But I was mindset I wanted this reel when it first announced because I thought it looked pretty good. And what caught my eye was that it says it was for Trophy C or something like that. If you click here, like under the details, it'll tell you C trophy fishing, and that's basically what caught my eye with that. Wish my 8K Venga too were darker red. I want. They should have went with the 6,000 size for the at least. That way you could buy an awesome reel for Copper Lake. I think it was kind of the wrong color for that reel. But maybe later on down the road we're going to see customization because we already know there's customization coming to clothing because it's because of this right here. We can customize our clothes with using this, whatever clothes we earn. So maybe there's gonna be more clothes coming for the 9th year anniversary. But like I said, there's gonna be more customization coming in the future, I bet. And soon we're gonna see rod and reels that we can customize. But like in the for the spool, and that we might be able to change the color through that through cosmetic, but we still have to basically pay for repairs. The question is, are they going to let us do that with silver, or are they going to lock it behind gold? I'm having to ignore the chat on copper. They got the leader color debate going on. Apparently, color doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is using the brown, which is the clay, or the red leaders. Those are the only two leaders I use on any uh, bottom fishing for carps. When I started, I used green and had way less bites, brown or red only. Yeah, that's the way I see it now. I only use brown or red. Eventually, I switched to all red because I've seen more and more people using red leaders. But something caught my eye of one particular person, and they were using. Matter of fact, give me a second, because I still have it on my rods here. I never changed it. I believe they're on my royal feeders. If you notice, I'm using brown line, and the reason why I'm doing this because using this along with this, I didn't. This is for something else I was doing. I was using red color line and the clay sinkers and stuff, and also red hooks. I was trying to make sure everything blends into the ground, so it is not recognizable. And I started doing that when I seen a YouTuber doing the same thing, and they were catching a lot of trophies. And this was on Copper Lake. Then eventually I started wanting to do it with the carp rods. Which I had not done it yet. I did not transition the carp rod lines to the same color line. I think I'm using the green line, the 74 kg line. But people say that the main line color don't matter, but the leaders do. That's a good question. I had that marker rod, you know. If I want, I could see what the hell the color soil in this place is, but I'm not gonna do it. I think it's kind of stupid. I mean, we do bottom fish here in the sea. Beside the point. Markers is for sinkers. You can change your sinkers for type. Yeah, I was kind of wondering why there's so many different marker sinkers, but I just went with one. It just reads the type of soil that when I cast. I don't remember if it tells you the depth though. Yeah, there are different lead color cores. There's red, there's camel, there's uh brown. There's several different colors. There's sand color even. Once you got under the weeds, under silt, under the clay, etc. Oh yeah. For some reason, the marker rod that I have, every time I cast it, it gets stuck or snagged. Most carp spots are in clay. That way, I am using clay sinkers, and mostly east side sturgeons and rocks. I am using black sinkers. Yeah, actually, now you think about it, because if you look at the water um on Tunguska, it's kind of more of a rocky bottom, so it would make sense to use something like that, or even well, fluorocarbon color line. I never realized the difference for that. I mean, I always like for carp, like you said, you use the clay sinkers and stuff like that, but never thought about the Eastern. I was told not to use leaders, but unless you are using um the boilies and stuff, you have no choice but to use leaders. Unless you're using the Schaefers and stuff, then you don't need leaders. So of course that means you probably have to change your main line. I don't think the line color matters for the sturgeons, right? Damn game started that please wait crap. Yeah, I almost no I noticed it. It was trying to do it to me. As long as it doesn't log me off. I hate that. It did to me twice in that one day before it decided to throw me off the game. Last week it logged me off on the yeah. That's what I mean. It did the same thing to me. I was at the 144. Soon I got to the bottom, got the fish up, and it just please wait and threw me off. Then I decided to go back and fish for a bit. It was okay for maybe 5, 7 fish, and decided to do it all over again. I was like, forget it. So I decided I don't want to do it. I think I went to a shallower hole. I was over by the coffin. Then I had to drive back. It did it again. Yeah. A lot of people are asking for maintenance to be done in the game. It's not getting done anymore. You don't see um, server resets, maintenance work, or anything. It's only once in a blue moon. Before, when they were doing that, we had a stable game. It shouldn't, be honest with you, but it does. Then they'll say, well, somebody can sit there and get a ticket and sit there and let it and not use it or not fish right away. There's gonna be something said about it. Yet when they do a server reset, people complain. I don't complain. It's only 2 hour downtime. They're more upset because they're afraid there's gonna be a migration. When's the last time you seen a migration? I think they're slowly evolving to where the fish self migrates now. That's when they implemented the temperature difference on such as bear, copper, um, and amber. I feel that the water temperature should be put in all water bodies. That would regulate um, the fish might to migrate based on the water temperature, just as in real life. It just don't make sense when you only see in only on carp fishing maps. I know they did it only for the Zig rig, but technically it affects the bite period on no matter what you throw out there. I know on Blaya my bites were better based on the time of day. Hey Zandri, how you doing? The higher the sun, the deeper I need to go. I found a spot actually that works really, really well on Balea. And it's not the same video that I did. And I was finding so many big browns. So the same spot I was, right, on my video, if you basically move to the a little bit more towards the left, you'll find all this grass poking out of the water. With there's a rock that's also in the water. If you cast past the rock, going straight east, um, you're gonna find some lot of fish. Setup is okay. I'm catching random fish. Not catching nowhere near as much as I did earlier today. So is this going to be a 1300 silver? I don't know. Because when I did this last time, I had 80 fish at the end. And right now I'm only at 43 and my ticket's well over an hour already. Spin fishing. I can go to Belay here after this ticket expires. The reason why I want to fish it is because that um people are catching that trophy Arctic grayling right now out of it. Even the humpback whitefish. Float fishing. Where you mean we're at on Balea? Every time I do a float fishing on Balea or on Yama River, people will shoot it down because they'll like say, "I can't do this type of fishing. I don't got sandwich. I can't use match rods." How does that help me? It, I, I guess that's pretty much true. It's not helping, but it gives you an idea what you could do once you're able to get that far. You using a bolognese. Yeah, but the minute you use sandwich is when people bite your head off. Or you use a bait that they can't use. So many people are asking for Terrans like crazy on Tversky. Don't know why, but I found a way after them fish. And if you got wacky rig, that's all you need. You don't need UL to wacky rig because you're going to be drifting down the river. What I learned about that is when you're drifting with the wacky rig, as soon as you come across an area where you're catching multiple of the same fish, that's going to tell you that is where you want to fish for that fish. So, like if you see catching a lot of terrans at one spot, you're going to want to change your rig to fishing there. Just look on the R4 stat page to see what the terrans are biting on. And just go on the shore and cast in that range. You'll find the same fish that you catch off the wacky rig. That's how you scout that river. I even pointed that out in a video. It just got ignored. I tried telling people yesterday in this chat group of ours. People are looking for Terrans, and they don't listen. So, seeing you brought up the Terran, why is so many people looking for Terrans right now? There's something special going on with them, or were they part of some event? That's the reason. Well, that's a good reason then. All right. I suppose I can. Well, today I'm gonna do elk. Tomorrow, maybe I'll do a video for Seversky. You can always show how to do scout the river. Active terror spots you can make 1k silver an hour. Is great silver for low level players. Oh yeah, I totally agree. This one person in the chat group was mainly looking for the trophy. I, I believe I caught my trophy already on that fish. I can just go in here and find it. Either with Seversky Donuts, was it? Or was it off of something else? Remember that? Hmm. I'm gonna have to look for my Terran. I'm pretty sure I got a trophy on that fish. So obviously it's not hard for it. I guess I didn't get a trophy of it. Right, so I know what fish I can go after if we want to get after. Um, Deep bait too. Do you know if the green shrimp is still active at 41? I really can't tell you. All you can do is just try to see how it goes, or check the R4 stat page to see if what the last shrimp is active. That should give you an idea. But keep in mind the weeklies do reset. That's weird. I didn't have to lock on that one, but the last 11 kg cod came in like with a 20 kg. I told you there, Joel, that that cod did not fight right. It felt more stronger than normal. That cod came in easily. That's weird. One time on Belay, I had a guy beg to join his competition. He was keeping 60%. I noticed that on multiple fishes, some are strong, some are weak, even if they are the same size and weight. Yeah, exactly. Because like I said, when I caught that 11 kg cod earlier, I swore I said it that felt like a 20 kg fish, and it come to be 11 or 12 kg. Then this cod came out pretty easily, no fight. So you're right on that. Yeah. About an hour of spamming chat about it. A lot of European plays, but no trophies. At 50 fish right now. We're 30 fish away from 80. There's no way I'm gonna reach that. I don't feel like it was stalling either. Be fair, that rain kind of slowed things down too. And I think it rained a couple times actually in this session. And I just might just stick here longer. Might just use one spare ticket. I'm just want to at least try to get a full net here. How many of these fish have caught in a row now? So did I find a school of these? Gotta produce a trophy or sooner that fish, if I'm finding many of them like that. You mentioned something about the the flying rig. Are you talking about the flying collar? You know, you gotta get a trophy on that rig for one of the challenges. I think it has to be a flatfish. I actually like trolling with that rig, actually. It actually works pretty good trolling. You basically drag the flying collar along the bottom. And along the 41 with that rig, if you troll on the inside edge here, you can actually find the flatfish. But you want to stay in a straight line within the edge and then just turn around. I did a video a while back on that, and I caught a lot of flatfish. Be a challenge, but I don't have turbot American lumpfish. I don't have a lumpfish. I would like to find that fish. Thorny and this flying collar getting these type of fish. Is there more challenges besides that trophy flatfish? Yeah, I don't got a turbot trophy either yet. Somebody, if I remember correctly, got a trophy turbot, and I think they caught it off of this spot right here. They were fishing off of this right here in this area. Got the turbot. Matter of fact, they were catching quite a bit of turbots before the trophy. I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody, I think, a year ago. I think it was off the shrimp. Okay, Joe. Take care there, bud, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest. check the condition of my gear here. I mean, of the rulers. Because these get chewed up pretty fast. Well, they still got quite a bit of more time out on here before I gotta change them. I did bot replacements, but I thought I was gonna get chewed on by now. The durability on these plastic, I say the rubber things, is okay on the sea, but when I go catfishing and stuff, they drop quickly. I maybe it wears longer that you get the fish on. I think I'm gonna try doing 41 next time. Hey there, Kevin. How you doing? And good morning to you on your side. It's kind of almost morning. It's 2:44 a.m. here. I like more like the early morning on this side. So I did the 34 um for 2 hours earlier. Doing it again now with the live stream. Could do 41 tomorrow. You're in the same time zone, so you're at 3 o'clock about too then. But I get slowed down quite a bit though. Like I tried to do my best to get a full net, but I mean I might get to 60, 65 before this ticket expired. So it's quite significant under what I had, so it's probably gonna be about 1,000 silver, if that. That's not gonna be good at all, but I gave it my best. Unless something good happens between now and the end of the ticket. I mean, I got my spiny dogfish like literally 15 minutes before my ticket expired, and that conger. No, I said 2 day, 2 hour ticket. If I probably went with 3 hours, I probably would have made 100 fish. But then it made me second guess myself because the fact that I caught 80 fish earlier, I figured it wasn't really needed to do a 3 hour ticket. But every session is different. I may use another ticket here for at least the 1 hour here and see if I can at least try to fill this net. After all, I'm trying to make the most out of my trip. Do you host competitions at times? It would be fun to join sometime. I used to, but then people kind of got a little pissy because well, if you don't have premium, you can't add password. That means anyone can join, um, and you can't stop it. If you did it for the people in the stream or did it for your own chat, outside people can join. And I don't get why people get upset about it, but when a Russian or a China person join into a competition, right away you get looked down on. It's like, why do you let this person join? I didn't do it. They just joined. But yeah, I do like doing competition and stuff, but nobody joins it. Yep, you need a premium to set password. You could do an unofficial comp. Basically, you have to post screenshot of your keynet in your Discord. Yeah, I won a comp against 14 Chinese server players here the other day. I felt good. Very good. It claimed that the China players got the highest RNG ever, but it's, as the dev said, that they're they're more in numbers than us, and that's why it seems like they have better RNG than us, but that's not the case. They got double or triple the more members than other regions and the U.S. region. It was a developer that said that in chat themselves. In fact, I remember somebody questioned it in the R4 Discord. You know what happened to them? They got muted for 24 hours because they brought it up. But basically, they were calling the China players cheaters and stuff. Why is it so hard catching fish all of a sudden? I don't want to change holes because of that. I'm trying to be dedicated to the 40 to the 34 and not move. Is it true that when the Doga Lake came out, that a few people got banned for complaining how bad the fishing was there? I never heard of it. Is he talking about the archipelago or the actual Doga Lake? No, I don't think that's the case. I think Ladoga Lake um was with the China. I mean, with the back in 2018. The only map that didn't exist, as far as I know of, was I think Tunguska. Was that released or was that after 2018? Um, Complaining informed is a warning in other regions. I kind of agree with that actually. With the other regions, the only maps that I remember came out when I was started, and that was Yama, um, and then it was Archipelago. Then they revamped Mosquito Lake. Then the sea came up the 5th year anniversary. But to me, when they released Archipelago, they were testing the game at the time to see how the game can handle. And I think that was the test before they released the sea. Because I felt kind of the water body felt huge at the time, in my opinion. And that's what I feel what Archipelago really was. It was a test on the system. Because all that water, the same thing go with the sea. It's nothing but water. It's nothing else. And people said, complain that it took so long for them to release the map because it's just nothing but water. But they added so many different features with the sea that probably took a while. I heard it was this rainbow colored line, and that line counter what took the what was the problem, as far as I remembered. So when they go and make the next C map, which I think is going to be the 10th year anniversary, they're not going to have as much problem. All they have to do is just make the fish, make the map. You already got the salt water, the configuration made. I think there wouldn't be a problem to do a new C map afterwards. It could be a trying to see what it's doing. If decide if it's going to be a cusk or a cod or a conger, but it's not shaking its head enough, so I don't think it's a conger. I figure it's a cusk. That's why I asked if it was true. Thanks for clearing it up. Yeah, I don't remember of it being anything like that. Because all the maps came out together, if I'm correct, except for Yama. I can't remember if Tunguska was a part of that list when it came out or not. I think it was. The only new map that came out afterwards was Yama. And if I remember correctly, that it was Russian Fishing 4. And then when the Fish Soft took over back then, which is now a headquarters in United States here in Colorado, that's when the new maps were added eventually. So what would have happened if it stayed under the same um, developers or since then? I really don't think the game would have took off if they didn't change to a new ownership and stuff. I don't know what would happen to the game. A lot of people think I don't know nothing about the game, but I do pay attention. Like I said, the R4 headquarters, people don't believe me still when I mention about it. They claim that it is not a part of, it's not belong to the US. And if I go here, down here at the very bottom, oh, I gotta go here first. We go all the way down here where it says to, for contact information. And you see it says Fish Soft right here. It says right here, Lakewood, Colorado, 80226 USA. That's the headquarters. But when they added Elk Lake, people got pissed off about it. They like it don't belong in this game. That may be true, but it's no longer owned by the Russian company. And look at Elwood for example. He has a picture of himself. He's holding a bass, so he is part of the United States. And I believe he's from the southern states. Game just blacked out on me. It was a game, not my computer. If it was a computer, the all the stuff down the bottom would have blacked out too. I'm lucky if I even able 1,200 silver out of this. It's scary the fact this combination of the maggot has probably died out because it's a new week. I don't think that's the case because I think that lures and baits change not on a Sunday or Monday, but more of a Wednesday or Thursday. I just think this is around 1,200 silver. Into the 41. And I'm about to get an FGA here if a fish bites or not. Give me a second, guys. I think I got one of these too. No, I did not. Huh. The hell did I catch then? Hour and 50 minutes. 1,271 silver. Like I said, around that range. If you include the cafe, that's going to be over 1,300 silver. All right, so am I done with this? I don't know. Could go to the 41. Yeah, let's go to the 41. Not gonna do another 2-hour session this time. I'll do a 1 hour. Was it Joe or Zandri said that they got 21 fish in the 41? Zandri? Somewhere they'll say, you know what, we already did that. That's why you got slot 1, 2, and 3. But you had to buy 3 separate rods for that to work. For rod presets. Ah. An interesting little hole right there, all by itself. Excuse me. Is there any echoing or anything like that? Because I got forced to change to the version of NVIDIA broadcast that I did not want to change to. I don't know if they fixed their bugs in it or not. All because the update for the NVIDIA graphic card driver, the the NVIDIA broadcast no longer supports the old version. I'm just gonna keep using the same setup for 34. Might be a different outcome here. Who knows? I feel the safe is bigger here. Ain't there more pull locks here too? Maybe the maggots ain't working here. I tested the Monster Shad 9001 we use for catfish. The states love it. I wonder that's where how the SK that Fitty got the trophy of Saith from or on. Isn't that fish Monster Shad? Or is that the lens? Let me see what I have here. Just Shad. You said 9001 beat this one right here. So what? 6 and 12. I guess we're gonna use white with this one. I want to see any different colorations on it, except for the tail having a bit of a red spot on it. Normally they bite on the drop. So maybe it's not perking at the bottom if we go after large states. Probably perking maybe 25 depth. Yeah, well, 2025, I thought. I drop them about right there. Looking for larger marker. It's going to indicate there's a school. They all seem to be at the bottom, though. Right? Very seen anything on the middle area. There should be quite a few fish down here. Okay, I need to build up on these anyways. I don't got enough for these safe. I didn't hear a message get sent even. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Where was I? I mean, maybe I was fighting a fish. Was that a while ago? Oh man, keep having pain in it. I trolling? Excuse me. This way I can cover more water. Try more toward bottom. We don't take out the proper lure for this. It seems like the maggots quit working at the end. But maybe it's the white lures are fading out. Me, just some looking up here. Looking for Fiji. I think he's probably other countries maybe. I don't know where he's from actually. There you are. It's from the US. 2003. So based on what he's using, he's fishing a deeper hole. Good try here though. 2303. He's probably fishing the 144. He usually posts his his setup and stuff in here. Like I said, sometimes maybe just don't do it no more. Like here, 50, 144. That's right. Yeah, I'm testing it. I wonder why that is. Really hate to think the sonar is sometimes has some type of trick to it because that thing has nothing on it. Hey John, how you doing? It does work in certain ways. I use it for trolling more mainly. So, John, I think I found another type of survival game coming out right now. There's a demo of it called what was it called? Rose something. I did download it. Winrose. It's a type of pirate type game, but it's got some type of survival. Uh, I got that on the PlayStation if I want to play it. not played. It's okay if I got my a trophy dogfish yesterday. I've mainly been looking for something new to play, to be honest. I hate going to the 144. I never have luck with that place. Gotta go catch something, otherwise this will be a wasted ticket. Damn it, I don't got any more. KCD 1 and 2 just now. I don't know what that is. I apologize. No, you can't send that type of lures. It has to be bought with gold. No worries, I'm good. Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay. Huh. I didn't notice that. The fish gonna be be deeper water then. Let me check something real fast. I can tell you what the temperature was when I was fishing this today. Never mind, I can't goddamn see a thing up there. Let's see here. It was 9 degrees at this time right now. We're at the moment. It's 17.7. It was 9 degrees earlier. No, I'm not gonna. Hey, Strayer, how you doing? No, I'm gonna try the 144. I just did a 2-hour session on the 34. I didn't realize how hot it was. As Dondry pointed out, I just know. No, Kevin just pointed that out. It is almost 20 degrees. Hey, Paulo, how you doing? Yeah, that's a big difference in temperature. What was it earlier? We did get a lot of rain early on. Give me a second because I'm gonna take a peek in the stream from earlier. But 6 degrees. Like I said, the temperature has its own migration. It was 6 degrees when I first started the stream. After we had that rainstorm, it jumped the temperature. Remember, I ever seen it that warm. $120 wouldn't be too bad. That's why 34 was not doing good for me at the end. I only caught like 15 fish in an hour. Come on, guys. YouTube's giving me problems. That's exactly what I was catching out of this whole a couple days ago was Cadillacs and Sates right at the very bottom. Yeah, that's figure 144 would be fine. And there's also another deep hole here too that is actually decent when it gets warm like this. Let me get a peek here fast. It was in this spot right here, 97. It'd be easier to get down here fast enough. Anybody ever fished this hole before? I think this is the hole where Canadian Way got his trophy wreckfish from. Well, as long as I make it past 98 silver, that's fine, I guess. The hell deeper than 90, I guess. I guess we'll sleep here after 4 o'clock. I already slept, so now it's fishing the whole day. I had to move back for a moment, but I guess it's fine. Hmm. Damn it. Just gonna have to wait a second. Not that big of a fish. I'm just gonna reel it slowly for a minute. I need one hand for this. I take some pills to help me sleep a little bit because I've been like a lot of pain with my feet, and sometimes it's make it hard to fall asleep. Somebody had a frozen water bottle in the freezer yesterday. When I went to go open the freezer, it came rolling down and hit me right in the foot. My dog got hit too. And it hit me and it rolled and hit him on the side. My whole top of my foot's all bruised. And this wasn't just a light little fall. This was like a top shelf. Yeah, that's my luck. My dog didn't get hurt though. It just hit him on the side when it hit the floor. I got the brunt of it. I'm glad I got hit, not him, because that would have been bad. Because he was right next to my feet when that fell. That's my little white dog. It weighs like what, like 5 pounds. I told people time and time again not to put their balls in a crate like that. But my biggest concern ever is when you actually drop a sharp knife on the floor and your foot's right below it. And somehow it managed to miss it all the time. Like one of these days, the pointed end's gonna fall and go right to your foot. They don't happen. Yeah. I didn't even realize how bad it was on the scene. It was pointed out how warm it is. So I think there's only about 15 minutes left of this ticket. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to sell my fish, let it expire. It says 4 a.m. I gotta get some rest. At least if I make it 100 sober, I guess I'm happy. I make back what I spent on the ticket. I don't know why I'm checking here for. I don't think it's got anything. Definitely not. 8 minutes. There's actually 12 minutes left of that ticket. That. But 201 silver. Yes, it's fine. It's better than what the ticket would have been. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the stream. Like the stream, hit the like button. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.
A special thanks all of the 13 channel members, to all of my subscribers and supporters, and to our amazing chat moderators. You are truly incredible people. Your support and kindness means more to me than words can express. This is me saying this from the bottom of my heart. I'm deeply grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for being part of this journey and this community. Until next time, thank you all for watching. See you all in the next stream.